we going? Ah, there we go. We are going. Good morning, everyone. Last week, my stream had to be a little bit on the shorter side because my son was sick. And when he got up, oh, I have a butter knife, hang on. When he got up, I had to go so I could take care of him. Well, the sick has worked its way through our house, and now my husband has it. So, if I need to leave, like, abruptly or quickly or whatever, it's because I need to take care of my husband. You know, because the sickness has to work its way through everyone in the family. So, fortunately, I did not get it. Hopefully, I will not get it. I have tried to stay away from everybody, taken some vitamin C and some zinc, boost my immune system. Hopefully, I won't get whatever they have. All right. So let's go ahead and take care of Sebastian here right quick. Since we have all the flu flames unlocked, we could just go there, which is fun. And I was doing my Gryffindor person.
A bit unsettling. What to do?
I was doing my Gryffindor person yesterday, and I'm almost done with her, actually.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
Don't think I've forgotten about your goblin friend. I haven't. But I needed to tell you what I've learned. I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't, I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
Now, let me just say a thing here, okay? I've never heard a British person say catacomb before this game, okay? But I have heard them say comb about 1,000,000 times, like combing their hair, okay? It ends with the same word. Why would they pronounce it differently? It's catacomb, not catacomb. I find that weird. Did they tell them to say it that way, or is that how British people pronounce that word? And if that's how they pronounce it, that's weird.
The scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Spiders. And of course, I have acrophobia mode on. Arachnophobia mode on. For those who might be afraid of spiders.
At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
That's only partially true. I turned it on originally.
We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
Okay. I turned it on originally for people who are afraid of spiders.
Taller than it looks.
Yeah, but all that's up there is a chest. I turned it on originally for people who are afraid of spiders. I've kept it on because I don't remember how I turned it on, and therefore I can't turn it off. So. Because I'm not afraid of spiders, so if I'm playing just all by myself, I will have it on regular mode, you know. But I don't know who might be afraid of spiders out there, so I'm just going to go ahead and leave it on. I can figure out how I turned it on and turn it off, but I'm not going to do that because I don't care that much. Okay. Moving on. Now you can go all the way around and down, but you know,
Now
I
this
just
is
jump
the
off.
sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. There's something here by the altar.
I foolishly mentioned the relic in my report and was reminded to leave it where it lay. But research must come before any fealty to the rules. I sensed something about this relic. I was told that those chosen by English oak wands have powerful intuition. I believe it. Therefore, when no one was looking, I acted. I conjured 2 barricades to isolate the relic. Ancestors forgive me, but I used their very bones as the key. I plan to return to it, but first I must ready myself for our next assignment, learning the Imperious Curse. The spell is said to serve well against enemies. So the bones are the key to getting to the relic. I wonder whatever we need to do.
What did you find?
We gotta talk to Sebastian real quick.
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. I have the report if you want to have a look. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperious Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Now, I want to draw your attention to the fact that he said he was going to look around.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant.
Because he doesn't do
There's
that.
more to this than even I am. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or, in this case, no bone. Revelio.
Revelio will tell you, see, you don't want to do that one because there's a spider in there, but this one's got the bones in it, so.
Accio.
Just Accio that, and Accio that.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Now, there are 3 skeletons you need to look for.
Revelio.
There's none in there, though you can see... Oh, maybe it's another. One of them has like a bag. Anyways, you can go in here. Here's a thing.
We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory.
Sebastian said, did you hear that? He heard something. Oh, there it is. This one's got a little bag in it, see? So you can pull that one out and get the little coin purse. But Sebastian heard a sound is the important thing you need to get from that.
Wingardium Leviosa.
You've done it. I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
That was a good one.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Now, You can learn the unforgivable spells or you cannot learn them. And it doesn't really make any change to the outcome of the game, even though it should, but there's like no like actual morality system in this game. However, I like the Imperious Curse because when you shoot it at a bad guy, the bad guy will then shoot the other bad guys for you. So, I would like to learn the Imperious Curse.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master. There we go. Something
Well, that
troubling
was
ahead.
not an easy spell
Be
to
on your
master.
guard.
Let me tell you, that was so hard.
Fringo! Fringo! Bombarda! Confringo! Revelio. Confringo.
Sendo.
Stanion. Bombarda. Confringo. Potato. Stupid.
Ah!
Stupefy.
Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it? Confringo. Accio. Pulsar.
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
Okay, you didn't have to go over here and do all that stuff, but I wanted to collect that chest. So, this part is not going to get you through to the end. That's why I Revelio'd, because I wanted to make sure that that was the spot with the big chest. Alright, this is the way we go.
barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a sin.
Wingardium Levio. How gracious of you.
I try.
Now, you got to match up these. So this is the door. Okay, you got to match up the symbols. See, there's the Tetris symbol right there. And then the swirly one is right here. Okay, so all you got to do to open that one, which actually Revelio will tell us which one to open, that one right there, and that one right there. So you just Accio the thing above the Tetris symbol and the swirly circle. There you go.
That worked.
There's your
Keep
bones.
going.
Wingardium Leviosa.
I don't remember where the other one was. Right there. So we need the Tetris symbol and the circle with things on the top and the bottom. So that one. And that one.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Done.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
Head and shoulders, get it? Ha. Ha ha. Oh my
I
goodness,
see
that
why
was so
Slytherin's
funny.
student was so entranced with this place.
More spiders. More spiders. We got to get rid of the spiders. Ah. I really need to watch the ground around me because that's like the third time I think that I got hit by a spider that was coming underneath of me. Dang it.
For a moment there, I thought that would never end. Revelio.
We can use these fangs in potions. I don't know if I told you that. I probably did.
Confringo. Revelio.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet.
Good morning, Matthew. Matthew is still getting over the sickness, so he is kind of grumbly this morning. The relic contains abundant potential. Its possibilities could benefit not only wizard kind, but the world. But the dark sacrifice involved to realize its intent may be too great. Until we know more, please do not remove this relic.
Sebastian, the relic! Look!
Could it be?
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
The note advises to leave the relic alone.
I assure you, we were meant to find this. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret. Especially from my uncle.
Who is that?
Is that ominous? Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine. But Ominous knows. I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I was glad to hear you tell Sebastian to leave the relic. We need to stand together. Convince Sebastian this is wrong.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
Now, there's nobody here to tell me what to do, so I'm just going to go ahead and say Sebastian's right, because if we say that, then that will lead us to using the Imperious Curse on Ominous. If we be like, okay, let's talk to Sebastian, try and talk him out of it, then we do not use the Imperious Curse on Ominous. So I'm gonna do this one so we do it.
Sebastian's right. We need that relic.
I'm sorry. My mind is made up.
Are you willing to sacrifice your friendship over this?
I might be. How could I choose to stand by and watch him do this?
What if the choice wasn't yours? You wouldn't be to blame for what happens.
What in the world are you suggesting? Imperium?
That's what I'm saying. I would take all responsibility. This could save your friendship. I know how to cast it, Sebastian taught me, but I won't do it unless you agree.
This is insanity. I can't believe you would ask this of me.
Sebastian is never going to give up trying to cure Anne. If you try and stop him now, he'll never forgive you.
Fine. This is unfathomable. But I suppose if you want that responsibility, it may just save what is left of my friendship with Sebastian. Remember, this is what I was telling you about the dark arts. They come with a cost. You may well regret making this choice. Do what you have to do. Cast it. Before I change my mind.
Imperium! Step aside, Ominous. Stay in place until we're out of sight.
I will.
Sebastian, come on!
What did you do?
Imperio. It was the only way to get out of here without a fight.
Ominous, I'm sorry.
Sebastian, we need to go.
I always forget how to get out of here. We go that way? You would think the many times that I've played this game that I would remember.
Did we do the wrong thing?
You need the relic.
Aha.
I know.
Here we go.
But not like this.
Ominous and I agreed. Surely there's a difference between casting Imperio on someone without their knowledge and casting it with permission.
I understand what you're saying. I do, but...
I've taken full responsibility. You have my word.
We've always looked out for each other, Ominous and I. I hope he knows that hasn't changed.
Look, I got out.
How long would the spell last? How long must Ominous stay in the tomb?
The curse is lifted already. He'll easily find his way out of the catacomb, just as we did. He'll be all right, Sebastian.
For a blind person, Ominous gets around unknown places really well all by himself. I've known several blind people in my life, and they don't normally go to unknown places by themselves.
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet.
Looks like Feldcroft is on fire.
Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Easily diverted. You can't stop us. Oh, that was meant for me. Put me down! At once! Stay back!
Round for round. Keep out of Shaw's reach!
You won't get away with that. What are you doing? Stop it!
Will not win here. The retreat will make the return.
You will suffer. Sebastian, fool! Stop provoking them! I'm handling it!
Stop provoking them, he says. Oh my goodness.
Let's get this over.
Sometimes I feel like Solomon says stuff to Sebastian just to be mean.
I will have
To the right!
Expulso!
Imperium!
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Alright, here's my thoughts. First of all, Solomon was perfectly fine with him killing the goblins. Okay? Because, like, well, I wouldn't say that he was perfectly fine because he was complaining the whole time. But that's what we were doing. We were killing the goblins, okay? So, he's mad because Sebastian used an unforgivable curse.
Revelio.
But here's the thing about the unforgivable curses. They are unforgivable if you use them on another fellow human being.
Bombarda.
Goblins are not human beings. They're goblins. So, I'm assuming if you used Avada Kedavra on a cow to, you know, make yourself some steaks or something, that it would be okay because it doesn't leave any sort of damage or anything. It just takes away life. So, I'm assuming it's okay if you use it on, like, you know, an animal like a cow. So why is it not that I'm saying that cows and goblins are the same, because they're not, but if using it on another human being will get you a lifetime sentence in Azkaban, and goblins are not human beings, why is it bad?
Revelio.
Like, they were just killing all these goblins. Solomon was doing it too. So, what the heck is his problem? Those are my thoughts.
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
Also, he saved his sister's life. So, like, I don't know. Yes, he used an unforgivable curse. And yeah, Solomon doesn't want his nephew, I almost said grandson, that's not right. Doesn't want his nephew to dabble in the dark arts. I get it. But he was just killing all those goblins. So, like, I don't know. I don't feel like it was that big of a deal, but maybe it's just me. All right, we're going to speak with Sebastian in the Undercroft. Nope, it's not a secret room. Technically. Even though Sebastian and Ominous think it is a super secret entrance that nobody's been able to find ever. Huge cabinet under the stairs. Super secret location. All it takes is the flick of a wand and you're in. Not even the teachers know about the... I think they should have made the entrance less conspicuous. Anyways.
Did you speak with my uncle?
Yes.
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft, nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh. That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an owl when I have news.
The end. Alrighty. Let's talk to Poppy real quick. This is just talking. This isn't doing anything. We don't do anything with her. We just talk to her. I could walk over there, but this takes less time.
Oh, good, you're safe.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
Well, that's what they get for being bad guys.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us. who value creatures as much as...
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs, they'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
Okay. Now we can do some serious... Hang on, let me get my... There we go. Wait, I got another one? Oh. Oh. Sweet. Okay. I'm not going to do all these. Oh, boy. I already have that one. Duh. I'm not gonna get rid of all these while we're on the live stream here, because it's just going over and finding the new thing and getting rid of the exclamation point. So I'm not gonna do that. Oh, except for on the gear. Do I have any good gear I can switch to? In one of my videos, it says that people recommend that you don't upgrade your clothing until you're at least level 30. But I never said why that is that people say that. Okay, we have this. Hold on, let me, how much clothing do I have? How much room do I have? Oh, I have plenty. Okay. The reason is because before level 30, you are like almost constantly changing your clothes, because you're always finding clothes that are higher, like higher defense level or whatever than the clothing that you're wearing. But once you reach around level 30, you're going to find less and less clothing that is better than what you're currently wearing. So they say that it uses a lot of resources from your animals, that you don't even have all of the animals that you need yet in order to upgrade all of your clothes all the way. And so, you know, they're like, oh, you know, don't upgrade your clothes until at least level 30. So, you know, you can do whatever you want because it's your game, but that's why. And I'm bummed out there's no Flue Flame up here, because
Hello there.
Revelio.
all that walking up those spirally stairs. Kind of annoying. And let me tell you something. My dinner smells amazing. So my dinner has to be in the stove, on the stove all day. So I usually, because I'm making roast, like pot roast, but I only make it on days when I'm going to be home all day, because I don't leave the stove on all day if I'm going to be gone anywhere. So I don't have any plans today. So I was like, oh, roast, let's make that. And so it's on the stove right now, and I am like 2 rooms away, and I can smell it. It smells so good. Okay, anyways.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Who is this nosy person who is listening in on my conversation? Nosy person. Okie doke.
friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here.
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblin Kind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Gok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bagalio.
Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lord Gok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I
We're
shall
gonna be
see
seen.
you soon.
We're gonna be seen a lot. Just letting you know.
I'll be quiet.
You do that.
The door is looking at us.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
Now there is a lot of stuff to collect in here.
I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine. I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Up here!
I'm not going to collect all the stuff, because I'll get lost. He's not coming. He never comes. I don't know how he's going to get over here, but he does.
Amit, you'll need to stay close to me. I've dealt with worse enemies than these.
He's still over there, but he'll end up with us. We'll just like teleport over or something. See? There he is.
Coming back this way. I won't rest. If they see the human, attack.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through his...
Alright, I don't like how these are arranged. I think I'm going to switch Bombarda. I don't like that either. 1, 2, 3, 4. There.
You have my word.
Okay.
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
No, we don't.
Incendio.
Okay. Ah, there we go. I knew there was something else.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
A schematic? There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Revelio.
Who's there? Who do you think you are?
Your worst nightmare.
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. But you know if you see any more plans or schematics, we can't return to Lodgok empty-headed. If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here. Descendo!
Incendio.
Spells glance off of me. I won't rest until you're dead. Let's get this over. You're really not very good at this, are you?
Oh, yeah, I just wiped out all your friends. I'm not very good at this. Okie doke. Are you coming or what? There.
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
Lots of bad guys in here.
You will regret coming here. You'll pay for that! I won't rest until...
How many plants? I have these.
Oh, this is where you will fail. I hate waste my time.
Got any thunder brew? Yes, I do. There we go.
How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them, Amit.
How is it possible that we could know that? Really? Okie doke. Anything else
Revelio.
in here? Okie doke.
Clever.
Yeah, very.
Incendio.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found. Revelio.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. Alohomora.
This is just, you don't have to go this way. This is just for collection of things.
Revelio.
Okay.
almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
Now that's the
Welcome sight
elevator.
Indeed.
Okay, that's the elevator that we took when we first got here. Okay, so this is how we get out. When I first played this game, I was so confused. I actually went back through the entire mine again, trying to figure out how to get out. When I very first played this game, I was so confused.
Can we please talk about what just happened?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a
Oh,
lifetime,
Amit.
perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
That wasn't so bad, was it? It was. It really was. So funny. Oh my goodness. Poor Amit. I want to hug him. Now we get to learn Lodgok's story.
They're
Oops, sorry.
building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
All right. So there's a lot of information we just got right there. And like, I
hope Professor Fitzgerald has confirmed what she needed to. I have to complete the next trial.
Yeah, let's do the, I don't really have anything to say. Like, if you have any questions, I can answer them, but, let's just go ahead and do the next Keeper trial, which is probably my favorite. I went to check on my dinner while Lodgok was talking. Oh, it smells so good.
Welcome back.
Yes, I put my dinner on at 8:30 this morning.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. We'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
Okie dokie.
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
Waiting on the new quest to pop up.
Now?
I'm waiting on the new quest to pop up. There it is. So we go to Fig's office, classroom, then his office. I still don't know what he teaches. Numerology, maybe? I don't know.
Now here's Professor Fig. The Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice Potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have Polyjuice Potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the Ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more. How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
The thing I don't understand about Polyjuice Potion is, does it not expire? Because, like, they use it, so it seems to be like a, you know, an overused thing in the Harry Potter universe, in the wizarding world. They use it so much, and, you know, everybody's like, oh, you know, I brewed some, you know, just to have it handy, because you never know. And, does it not go bad? Does it not expire? Can you just brew Polyjuice Potion and just have it with you all year?
Professor, a moment of your
Sharp
time, please.
here.
Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
Also, Google says that Professor Fig teaches
I
magical
wonder
theory.
almost daily why I accepted this appointment from the Ministry.
Sorry, when I say
Stand
Google
proud,
says,
purebloods. The future is yours.
my phone lit up. Now, you don't have to talk to all these people, but it's fun, so I do.
Gareth. Mr. Weasley, what are you doing here? Don't you have somewhere to be?
Oh, Professor. Yes, of course. All sorts of places I'd rather be right now. Do you need something from me?
I'm looking for my house elf. Surely you've seen him?
Ah, the little one-eared fellow. I saw him heading to the Great Hall moments ago. Muttering on about your, sterling graces, sir.
I hear you're getting quite good at those concoctions you brew. I say, why don't you bring a sample of your next batch to my office? I'd like to give it a try.
What? Yes, sir. I will. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
On your way, Mr. Weasley.
Well, there's one for my diary.
When I witnessed what passes for magic in these halls, I...
Headmaster, here.
Remember how Ominous said that his dad is friends with the headmaster? That will come in handy later, but we're going to talk to Ominous now.
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's. Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
Professor, a word? Professor Black? Again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a headmaster?
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move aside.
Obviously. It's the headmaster, and he's coming this way.
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
They're not invisible, sir. I've seen them near the library. In fact, they help me with my, heavy books.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better!
Professor, I need to speak to you. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Excuse me.
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Professor Black is happy with Scrope's performances.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
Now, anybody that has read the Harry Potter books already knows the password.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
Well, they know the Black family motto, not not necessarily the password, but, you know.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Ah! Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
The polyjuice
now we're
potion's
gonna go
wearing
over
off.
here.
I bet. Ahem. Attention, students. I hereby decree that the Great Hall be forthwith decorated in the dignified banners of Hufflepuff. I shall be taking no questions at this time. Or ever.
There we go. Go Hufflepuff. Polyjuice potion is wearing off, so we have to go up here and change back into our own self. Which, by the way, all those people saw us coming up this way.
I did just in time. It's wearing off.
As Black.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked.
We're gonna go back as
Now,
ourselves.
to speak the password to the gargoyle. Revelio.
Did I do this thing up here? No, I did not. Let's do this thing up here right quick.
We should speak with Mr. Bickle's friends. I believe I can see.
Incendio!
Meet me in the Hogsmeade, and we will devise a plan.
I think I know how and where to approach the centaurs about protecting the Snidgets. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest.
Okay, because we already have our Flue Flame, we're just going to go to the trophy room. That's the closest one to the headmaster's office. Oh my goodness, I want to eat my dinner right now. That smells so good.
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Toujours pure. I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
Toujours means always, by the way. I took French in high school and I still remember some words. Shout out to Mrs. Vroman. Alrighty. Oh, this is the sorting hat. And here's a chest. And then remember when... Oh.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time?
Remember when we were here? And it said... Oh, we didn't do this. Never mind. I think I was doing it with one of my other... Oops, with one of my... Oop, what the heck? That was weird. What is happening? Why is it weird? I think I was with one of my other friends when I was talking about doing one of the other, Why is it weird? Am I ever going to get to collect these ever again? Oh my goodness. I must have messed something up. Talking about the Hogwarts secrets. But apparently I didn't do it with y'all. So we're gonna have to do that. There's the pensive that Harry Potter goes into.
That must be the pedestal. Where am I?
You're in the book.
Professor Fitzgerald, can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools. In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
Now, I've played this game a million times and I've never been caught. So, I don't know if it's possible to be caught in story mode. I've never actually tried to get caught.
They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? I need to time this just right.
But I've never been caught. This is cake in story mode.
I see. A staircase straight ahead.
Sometimes it's a little bit annoying waiting on them to move out of the way, but otherwise it's super easy.
Death. How could this happen? A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there. This is my chance. I'm coming, Neve.
And I'm not slowing down, the game is slowing me
I
down.
must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go. But I need to find a way past them.
Taking forever. There we go.
Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. That doorway looks like the only safe way forward.
Now there's a bunch of them in here. I usually wait till the one looks out the window. Or, well, it's not really a window, is it? It's a hole in the wall, but I usually wait till the one looks out the hole in the wall and then I go. That one.
Now's my chance. That's the way forward.
Come on. There you go. Now once you put... So this is about the Deathly Hallows. Once you put the invisibility cloak on...
I think I'm invisible.
They can't see you at all.
They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them.
They can probably hear you, though. Stop talking.
This is the way forward. Finally free. Now, where are you, Neve?
She's hiding.
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
The Elder Wand. No glasses on my face.
I've never felt such power.
Now, if you depulso these rocks, which I normally do when there are rocks in the way, I normally depulso, nothing happens. You have to bombard them, and the whole wall breaks apart. Now we got 4 waves of bad guys we gotta fight. 4 waves of bad guys we gotta fight. And we can only use the spells that are in the bottom right corner. We can't use anything else.
Defender. Defender.
That was the first wave. Comes the second.
Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Defender.
And your tools fill up really quickly in here. Like your spells. Hit the wrong one. Dang it.
Defender!
We're gonna have some big old trolls in here. See, as soon as you get rid of one troll, another one comes back up in there. What happened? And now we have two trolls at the same time. What the heck?
Defender!
I usually try and take out the trolls first, because they're the hardest ones.
Defender! Depulsor!
Alright, done. And we're pretty much done with the trial because the resurrection stone, we don't do anything. We just walk through the town. The end.
Simple stone. This must be for me.
You are far from finished. Pass through the mourner's end.
She's gone.
Oh, poor Neve.
Neve. May her memory be a
That's it.
treasure to us forever.
Death is here, but he didn't do anything to us. That's it. That's all we do.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self. But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
Just because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. That's the way it is with anything. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. A lot of the time. That's a good lesson.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong hands.
You saw what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Okay. Isadora was robbing Neve of her emotions or her pain or something. That is not okay. Oh. Where do I go? I'm so confused. I think the last two, this one and Professor Picard's, are the only rooms that don't have chests in them. So Charles's and Rackham's have chests in them. The other two don't. And there's Professor Picard.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young. I know. You must be Professor Picard.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed. Was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I found it disturbing. But how did she gain power from it? How did she harness it?
It was disturbing. Although, I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizard kind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was, and she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragbor.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
Oh, that's funny. Okay. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey. Let's do this one.
I shouldn't have reacted so bitterly about your goblin friend.
Yeah.
I apologize. I hope we finish what we started with the triptych. Please meet me at the southern coast. We can search for the final canvas piece.
A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time.
Weasley didn't say anything? What'd she want? Oh, this is where we can find the Phoenix. Okay, we can do that. That won't take very long. Oh, wait, I thought we were doing the one with Poppy. Hang on. We doing the one with Natty? That's going to take longer. This one. That's what I want. There she is. Sorry. I wondered. I was like, I thought we were going to the forest. What are we doing? Okay.
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
I'm not sure about this. I can't imagine they're fond of being surprised.
We don't have a choice if we want to help the Snidgets. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure it'll all be fine.
That relic is the key to saving Anne. I know it. Meet me outside of Feldcroft as soon as you can.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No!
That's
never.
Centaur.
We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continues to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Alec, he's the one that is the voice of the guy that played Lee Jordan, is
foolish children.
The Centaur.
Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
Okay. And this one with Sebastian here, I think, is just a conversation also. So we'll go to that real quick, bang that out. I could walk, but this is faster.
Sebastian, a lost relic from a catacomb which requires a dark sacrifice.
I know how it sounds, but if this can help you, it's worth the risk.
Does Ominous know about this?
He helped find the scriptorium where we discovered Slytherin's spellbook.
Very well. If Ominous will be there, I'll meet you. We don't have much time. Solomon wants to leave Feldcroft.
What? Leave? Never mind. You need to stall him. Buy us time, Anne. Please.
I shall do my best. I'll be in touch.
Solomon can't take Anne from Feldcroft. Where would they go? When would I see her?
Sebastian.
I can't believe my uncle wants to leave Feldcroft. Anne's going to stall him. She must. We need time.
Time? For what?
I've learned more about the relic. I cross-referenced Slytherin's spellbook with everything in the library on relics and dark sacrifices. That's when I realized something. I believe the relic will only work inside the catacomb.
So we have to get Anne to the catacomb and then conduct a sacrifice. Seems risky.
It'll be worth the risk. Our biggest hurdle may be convincing Ominous. And we'll only give this a chance if he's on board.
And we have to keep all of this from your uncle. If he goes to the headmaster, we could be expelled.
Let me handle Ominous this time. As for my uncle, he's not an Auror anymore. What he doesn't know, well, won't hurt us.
Good luck with Ominous, until we meet again.
I shall let you know when the four of us should meet at the catacomb. Look for my owl. See you soon.
Now, let me tell you, I kind of agree with Solomon in the fact that Sebastian is going a little too far to try and find a cure for Anne. He is delving into realms of dark magic that he does not need to be going anywhere near. Man, it's almost 11 o'clock. I can't believe my husband's still in bed. I think the closest Flue Flame is actually in Hogsmeade.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
Yeah, but this isn't going to do it.
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Very well. I'll speak with them. See what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Mrs. Rabe is in the Three Broomsticks.
Chores aren't so bad.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
You can pause if you would like to read it.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends.
It's never too late, lady. Things are only impossible until they're not. Captain Jean-Luc Picard said that.
Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Please tell me you didn't take it.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I would like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends.
FYI, when I find the letter, I don't destroy it immediately. I keep it. Forever. Did he say omelet gaunt? Because that's funny. Anybody that plays The Sims, there's the Pancake family. Oh, I wonder if I did the chest that's under here. Apparently I did. Oh, maybe it's not under here.
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Oh, it is. Oh, yeah, I opened it already. That's why I didn't see it. We're gonna help that goblin at some point in time. That guy. But not right now. We're gonna talk to Agabus Filbert real quick, which is a guy.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
You may have shared Mr. Bickle's fate if you had spoken out against Harlow, as he requested.
Unfortunately, I suspect you're right.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate. I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again. But do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
Now, it would be convenient and easy to just use the Flue Flames to go back to Natty, but we cannot do that. So we gotta run all through Hogsmeade. Currently unavailable. So we gotta walk the entire way. Because you can't fly in Hogsmeade. Oh no. Not like it's millions of miles or anything, but Flue Flames and flying would definitely be faster. But whatever. We'll just run the whole way.
It's not like Natty to be late.
Natty's
She
not
said
here.
she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
Now we gotta go all the way to the Hog's Head. Get out of my way, people. Too many people here.
I wonder if they'll ever...
Natty must be around here somewhere. Revelio. Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
I mean, yeah, Revelio.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Meanie.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
She says that like 5 times.
Footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. A hidden door. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
See. Now we can knock out these first couple guys with
I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
whatever it is, Petrificus totalis. Sometimes they have their backs to us, sometimes they don't. It just depends. But when we knock them out, everybody else is like, hey, what's going on? Who's there?
Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Just keep an eye out.
Just keep an eye out.
Expulso! Death from above! You're going to regret that.
Bombarda! Confringo!
I'm not done with you.
This has been like conducting see more courage in a Porlock.
Might want to look up.
Ah. Like, I know there's more people around here somewhere.
Flash of inspiration.
You're no match for me.
Now, this has become personal.
Come on, it's one of your faults. Electricity.
That must be here somewhere. Confringo! Bombarda!
I let the one guy hit me, and then I remembered I was supposed to be doing it without Polyjuice Potion. I was like, dang it.
Revelio.
Okay, we don't have to find all the stuff. We don't have to find Mr. What's-His-Name's Book of Poems. We don't have to find Mr. What's-His-Name's... What's his other name's letter. Those are optional. But I do it anyway.
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it.
But I don't.
Revelio.
It's over there. How do I get it? It's over there. What the heck? How do I get it? Well, I actually do not care that much.
Reparo.
Oops. Sorry.
Lumos.
Okay. Don't care. All right, let's just go rescue Natty. Wait, there was something over here. Coins, yay. More coins, yay. All right, let's rescue Natty now. Because I'm done saying that I don't care and then trying to do another thing.
Revelio. Alohomora.
So Natty said you found us, you know, we're stuck in here. Listen to Mr. Rabe. He'll tell you what to do, and then he'll say, find my wand. I already found it.
Mr. Rabe? Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
We don't have to be prepared for a fight, though, because I wiped out all the bad guys. So we just leave. Very dark.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
She keeps saying that, but we don't do that for like quite a while. That's Iona. I should have known.
That's Iona. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
The authorities haven't been much help. We found them. How come you can't?
Yes, officer. Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Natty's in trouble. All right. I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. We have several quests for next. No, we don't. We have 2, 3 for next time. Oh, 2, because I'm not doing that. Maddie will have to do that for me. And I'm not doing that because I hate that game. So if Maddie's watching, Maddie, will you do this for me? And then this is our preparation for the final keeper trial, which is right here. So this one, I didn't put in my video because I would have had to, there were several Sebastian quests because in my videos, I was only doing the main quest. And while this is a main quest, in order to lead up to this one, there were several non-main, like side quests to lead up to this one. So, like, I would have had to tell the whole story of this. So I didn't, but this has like some valuable information in it. So, but we'll do that next time. We'll do this one and we'll do this one. And then there'll be a whole bunch more. Not a whole bunch, but several. So anyways, I'm going to go and yeah, thank you for coming and I'll talk to you next time.